Okay, good morning class. So at this point you got your test back. Towards the end of this lesson I will do the test on the board and will be part of this video. I just need to mark the homework from here, and there was a sum with regards to Bodmas we haven't done. Not so? Okay. So we'll do that towards the end of the lesson. We're going to start our lesson on decimal numbers today as well. Okay. Decimals. So you guys had some homework. The homework was skill 5. No, 12. The odd number. Okay, skill 12, the odd number. Alright, the first answer is a quarter. 1/4. Number 3 is 4/25. You're again not marking. You do the homework. We're going to fast. Okay, let's do it again. Skill 12, the first answer is a quarter. It's correct. Number 3, 4/25 is correct. Number 5, 13/60 is correct. Number 7, 13/60. Here is 2/3. Who got 2/3? Okay, so I'll explain number 7. Number 9, 7/24. Number 11, 3/5 is correct. Number 13, 2/9. Number 15, 1/15. Number 17, 1/32. So I'm hearing there's a lot of different answers given here. So for homework I want you guys to do skill 12, the even numbers. So let's just go and discuss quickly where the issues are with regards to that worksheet. You just the mark. So it was skill 12. So what fraction is 50 cents of 2 rand? That wasn't the issue, no? It was number 5. Wait, what was the number? 7 was the first problem. So it's 80 millimeters to 120 millimeters. So 80/120 is the same as 8/12. Because the 10 goes into both. Then 4 goes into 8 twice, and then 12 thrice, so it's 2/3. Did I do it on the board? You guys understand? Understand. The next problem was number 5. Is 65 cents, number 5, we're going to come now back to that sum, no? We didn't, there was a discrepancy on that answer, so we're going to come back to that one now. This is skill 12. Skill 12, sorry. Skill 12, number 5, 65 cents of $3. So how many cents are there in $1? Sorry? 100. So it's 300. So 5 goes into 65, 13 times. 5 goes into 13, 60. So it's 30/60. What's the next problem we had? 13. 8 months of 3 years. So how many years is 3 years? How many months are these 3 years? 36. 8 months. So it's going to be 8/36. What number goes into 8 into 36 without remainder? 4 goes into 8 twice, 36. 9. So it's 2/9. Right, you guys understand? Any other confusion there? Any other sum you want me to explain there? No. Then I gave you fraction extension. Correct. So fraction extension, I gave you number 1A and C. So the first answer is 7/8, 4/5, and 3/4. Just listen. Afterwards I will ask you if there was problems, okay? And if you got it wrong, of course, it's a problem. That's now if you did the work, no? So I see some of you are just copying wholesale again. Okay? I'm telling you again, this is your future. Okay, so take your education into your own hands. Okay? I just don't have time now, otherwise I would have checked again. C. 3/5, 4/7, and 1/2. Okay, number 2, did I give you number 2 to do as well? The next one was number 5. Number 5 is 1/6. And then what else did I give you to do? 6a is 3/4. Is that it? And b is 1/4. Anything else I gave you to do? No. Okay. So just go there. Was there any issues with regards to number 1? Sorry? No. There you have, must make the denominators the same first. No? Number 3. Any issues there? Oh, none. Number 3. Number 5. Any issues there? Number 6. No. Okay. So that basically brings us to the end of our fractions. Okay. Now your next heading is decimal numbers. This is the decimal system, decimal numbers. Okay. But before I go into decimals, there was one sum we said we were going to do. It was book D, worksheet 3, the even numbers. It was number 16, which was the last sum. So the bell rang and we just couldn't get the sum in. Otherwise we're going to have problems with the other teacher. Okay. So all the teachers want you for themselves, no? Am I right? Or don't they want to spend time with you guys? Do they scowl if you're late? The Afrikaans teacher scowls when you're late. Because you take Afrikaans very serious. Yes. No? So I must start scaling. Maybe you guys will take math serious. You do take math serious? Yes. Not according to them.
Well, sir, I'm trying.
Are you trying? Okay, what? Are you watching the video, Michael? The videos?
Yeah.
No, I don't think. Yes.
It's like, I get everything right in my book. I do the water, so then when the test comes and you break it,
Okay, no. Listen, that is common. Okay, then when you hear learners say they hit a blank when they're writing a test, that is normal. The reason for that is because you're not exposed to that situation often. So we're trying to let you write a weekly test. So the idea is to increase the amount of tests you write, class tests, so that you can overcome that fear. Okay? And this test that you've written, another class have written that as their cycle test, which you will be writing on Tuesday. Okay? Also with regards to that, before I forget, when you start your paper, this is now your first sheet. No? Please write on both sides of the paper. Very important. Okay? Then you put your name here, no? Your name. And then what paper you're writing, it's maths. Cycle test whatever. Cycle test 1. The date of course goes there. And my name goes here, in body, no? Or NB. Alright? So there's more than one maths teacher at the school. Okay? So when we pick up a pack, we can see who the paper belongs to. You guys understand? No? Then you rule a line. Okay? Then you skip 3 lines. You skip 3 lines. No? These lines are blank. On those lines, I write totals and all of those, subtotals and all of those things. And I write your what it's out of there. Okay, you guys got that? Then you take your ruler. For maths, you can take your ruler. The other subjects, they say you must use 2 centimeters or 1 centimeter, whatever. I write very big. I need a ruler span, okay? You take the ruler,
and you put it along the sheet here, and you rule a line. You don't write in this line. I write totals here. Okay? Well done, to just give her a round of applause. You've done everything last year. I'm glad you're in my class, no? Right. Now here you write your question on. And then you answer. Now what you do is you answer a question and then you skip a line. You don't rule a line, eh? You skip a line. When you answer a question, skip a line and so on. Do not write on this side of the paper. Only do calculations regarding that sum next to it. Okay? When you turn the page around, of course it's going to be blank. What's the first thing you do? Take a ruler and you rule a line there again. Do not write here. You guys got it? It will look something like this. Let me show you. Like this. Can you see? So the learner writes his name, say the class test, skips 3 lines. You all see that 3 lines you can skip there. What does the learner do? He rules a line down on the side of the page. You see my totals going here? No? You turn the page, you then rule a line on the side. So I have to do it myself. Okay? So Monday is going to be your first practice for this format. Okay? With time you will get the format right. Okay? Only write on one side of the page. Okay? Yes?
I was wondering, so since you're doing your calculations, when you're doing your
Calculations in pencil, yes, it's fine.
Yes, I can do it.
Yes. But the answers that I must mark must be in pen. I don't mark pencil in the exam. No? You get 0 for that question. Okay. Okay, any other questions? But it's fine. Like I said, with time, you'll get used to it. Okay. But tomorrow is going to be your first attempt. Okay. Tuesday, man. People, what was the answer you guys got here? Sorry? 44. I said 44. Somebody said 44. Did everybody get 44? No. So that was the issue. Right. So we're going to... Yes, Michael. 200. Right. Who got 200? Who got 44? Who got another answer? Yes. Who got 40? Nobody got the same answer. Or did you guys get on the side? So I asked now who got 14. You also got 40, Michael? 200 then? Who got 216? I think 216 is right. Who got 216? No, I don't think so. Alright, let's see. So the first thing is we must... Oh my God, it's a massive sum. 16 squared. So it's going to be 16 times 16, which is 36. 6 plus 3 is 9. 1, 6. 2, 5, 6. Minus 6 cubed, 216. Minus 7 squared. 17 times 17 squared. 17 squared. 49. That's 7. 1, 1, 0, 1, 7. 9, 8, 2, 8, 9. Minus 2 squared, 4. 5 cubed, 125. Plus 8. Minus 8. Alright, you all agree with that? Yes. So that wasn't the issue. Now we must do the most inner bracket first. The most inner bracket first, which is that one. So that's going to be 256 minus 216 minus 289 minus 129 close brackets plus 8. Did anybody make a mistake there? You made a mistake there. In the first line you did. Okay, so you're out. Right. So what must be done now? The block bracket. So you're going to be 289 minus 129. So it's 0, 6, 1. 160. 256 minus 216 minus 160 plus 8 minus 8. Okay. Any issues there? Right. So this bracket must be sorted out now. So it's 216 minus 160, which is 6. 11 minus 6? 5. Not so? Plus 8. It's going to give you 60. 64. Is that correct? Right. So it's going to be 256 minus 64 minus 8. Okay? So now it's going to be 256 minus 64. 6 minus 4 is 2. Take 1 away, so it's 1. 15 minus 6 is 9. Is that correct? Right? Minus 8. So it's going to give you 2 minus 8, so it's going to be 8. 184. Nobody gave me 184. Who got 184? No, not close enough. Yes. Who got 184?
I got 129.
Huh? Let me just check if I'm right. I even might be wrong. Let's check. 16 squared. Of course you can't use a calculator in exam. We won't give you such a big sum in the exam. So don't worry. That's was just to see how many of you actually can do this. And at this point, none of you. But you guys understand? Huh?
Yes, sir.
That's important, no? Otherwise, if I made a mistake, I must go see where I made a mistake. 184. Yo, now I feel even better. Okay. So let's run through the test quickly, and then we can start our decimals. Okay, is that okay? Your exam on Tuesday will cover up until fractions. Okay, there will be no decimals. Okay, is decimals your favorite? These is very similar to fractions, but the rules are a bit different. Okay. Okay. Shh, shh, shh. Let's get in the paper quickly. You guys must now watch the videos, no? Especially the sections that you're having problems with. Okay? When you're preparing for your exam on Tuesday now. Watch it. Watch the videos and so on. Okay, from now onwards I will record the test as well. So if you want to re-look at the tests, you can do so as well. Okay? And you must use the resource that is made available. Also, don't forget these classes that is held in the week as well. No? What days are the classes held? Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays. 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, not Wednesday. No? And it's, how much does it charge you? Free. So why are you not making use of it? You went to the class, so you learned something. There we go. You went once. You can go every day. Every day of those 3 days. Yes, Michael? Well done to you. Give her a round of applause. One day we're all going to be like you, ne? We have our own tutor. But not today. Ne? Right. So how much you get your test? Full marks? You get full marks? No. The one with the tutor? No. Alright, no problem. Next test. Yes. Get full marks, ne? Alright. But it's fine, if you go for a tutor, it's no problem. Ne? It's good. Because remember that you are getting taught the same thing, but from a different angle. Ne? It will feel sometimes like a tutor is doing better than the maths teacher. Ne? Yes. The reason for that is because, okay, listen. That's normal. I also have tuition. Ne? That is normal. Whoever comes to me for tuition feels like I'm teaching better than their teacher. But it's not the case. The reason why you will feel that a tutor is doing better, firstly, it is one-on-one attention. Private. That is number one reason. So the focus is better. Then you are being taught the same thing for the second time. You understand? So you're hearing the same thing again. So it starts sticking. And you're starting to understand. And that is exactly the reason why I'm doing videos for you guys. Every lesson is recorded. Or I try to record the whole lesson. Sometimes the program kicks me out and all of those things. But I try my best as far as possible to record everything. So when you go home and you didn't understand something or you forgot something, you can watch it for the second time. Okay? Yeah. She says the tutor is a dad, the dad's a maths teacher. So that's also normal. Yeah. I also got a lot of children. I must teach them and then they somehow get hiding unnecessary. Yes, they get hiding. That's a good idea. I must make my children cry, you say. No, I'm joking. I don't give hiding anymore. Or any. I'm joking. Yeah, here we go. Listen. Shh, come. So the question says calculate. Write the intermediate steps. The intermediate steps is showing your working in other words. People, for those of you who break families up, you mustn't be like it. Who says 2 times 5 is equal to 10, then you say 10 minus 10 is 0, and then you say 0 times 15 is 0. Now if you had made a mistake somewhere in that sum, we only mark in this case your answer. Do not break sums up. I know in primary school they have taught you that, no? Who had done that in primary school? Stop it. You keep things together. Because you must remember in mathematics we don't change the value of anything. We only simplify. You understand? So try and keep the sum together. So that's going to be done first. Not that. I'm sorry, the 5 times 2. So there you write 10 minus 10 times 15. 10 minus 10 is? And 0 times 15 is? That is what I want to see. Can you see that? Now you skip a line. Then you do the next sum. Okay. And you got the answer of 0. Then who's going to get your full mark? Sorry? Okay, well done to you. So you got the mark or you lost the mark? Got the mark. So you realized in the exam. Good? 1.2. In 1.2, brackets first. So that's going to be done first. So 60 divided by 30 divided by 2 is 15. 15 divided by 5 is 3. Which is going to give you 20. You all okay with that? Let's do the next sum. Why they make so much noise?
You guys getting scared? Yes?
So you must see that wall. Doing the wall.
So you should have seen this morning, right?
So the thingy was chasing rocks into the
Who?
thingy was chasing rocks into the So
Is-
it was fun.
Is this the houses now you're talking? Okay, I must learn the houses' names, no? Kenyan and Ross, and what's the other one? Alright, listen. Shh. .3, here we go. In 1.3, we're going to do brackets first. Inside the bracket, we got multiplication. 2 times 8 is 16 minus 6. 16 minus 6 is 10, which is 4. Okay, you all agree with that? The next one. What needs to be done first here? Well, division. No? And we can do that as well. So 60 divided by 3 is 20 times 4 minus 14. 20 times 4 is 80 minus 40, which is 66. Any issues there? Any confusion? You all say no, but not everybody got full marks for the exam. Are you crazy, guys? You made me skrik. Okay. You guys got it? There's no confusion, eh? The next one, the most inner bracket first. Again, don't break things up. That's going to be done first, the most inner bracket. 15. So, 17. I didn't need that bracket, you know. I'm forgetting the 5. So why did you tell me? Oh, you're telling me now. Sorry? Who told you that? She's saying that you mustn't question a maths teacher. Who told you that? Your old school. And the second way. So what if we are? We was human. We can make mistakes. You know we can make mistakes. So your maths teacher was never wrong. But if he tells you, don't question a maths teacher, that means to say, he must get everything right then. And he was wrong. Now you see, listen, I'm often wrong. So I'm telling you straight, I'm often wrong. Okay. So if I'm wrong, you tell me it's wrong. Yes, Michael?
So my math teacher used to make mistakes on purpose to see who was paying attention.
Okay, Daisy says a maths teacher is making mistakes on purpose. I don't have time to play games. So, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Yes, Michael?
So that was
No, don't mention names. No, don't.
yeah, no, that was the vice principal. He used to teach us math, and then he was like that. No, but he used to say.
Okay, now maybe did you see everybody has a different style of teaching? Okay, so the principal is now teaching you wrong, so that he can see you taking it, which is okay. Yes, Michael.
So like when you get the answer right and then keep on asking you, are you sure? Are you sure? Like one
Now listen, we also don't have time to ask you all the time, so I want to do another sum. Okay, you guys in grade 8 have a lot of stories to tell. No? So I understand now why in the morning in primary school you used to have a news hour. They needed to go around the class and everybody must say the news. And every morning I had no news because I just went home, did maths and slept. And I never had news for the teacher. And the teacher always used to get upset. Okay. And so one day I said, okay, you will tell you some news. So I went to the board and I did a sum on the board. Okay, so the teacher was also upset because she was an English teacher. Here we go, people. The square brackets inside must be done first. So 17 minus 5 is 2. 3. 2 or 3? 2. So it's 18 minus. 5 minus 2 is? 3. 3 plus 8 is? 11. 8 minus 11?
7, yes. Not the O, it's a 7, no? Good. You almost got full marks. Anika, no? We're going to give you the name, new name now. Stupid mistake. Okay, don't call yourself stupid, no? You again walking around. Why are you walking around? Okay, make quick. So Anika, you're not going to get this wrong in the exam. Good. You try your best, okay. You don't make promises. So I was going to now look for your paper first and mark it first and see. People, the questions is? We first got the other questions first, and I can do it one time. Sarah. Who got the Sarah and what the boy's name? Riyad's question right? Okay. The first question was simple, no? The next one was the issue. I'll explain that to you, don't worry. Right. There's no place at the bottom, so I'm just doing it like this. Yeah, it's at the end of the page. But anyway, the question is find two whole numbers so that the product, you multiply two numbers, the product is 63. And when they add it, well, the sum of is 16. So what are the factors of 63? Factors of 63. 1, 3, 9, 7, actually 9, 7, then 9, 21, and 63. Not so? So, what is the sum of the, if it's 63 times 1, it's going to be 64. Can you see that? What is the sum if 3 times 21 is 63? Now 21 plus 3? 24, not 16. Can you see that, people? 9 times 7 is 63, but if you add it, you get 60. So, in other words, it's going to be 7 and not the O means a 6. Yes. What did you do, Anika? No, stay there. Just say from. Hey, come. You're talking to me a lot today.
But I knew that it was 7 and 9, but I just calculated it. You see my mistake?
Yeah. So you didn't answer the question. But in future you answer the question. Right, that was number 2. Let's look at number 3. So here we are told that Sarah, next time I think I'm going to use Anika, no? Sarah has 42 jelly beans. Riyadh has 30. You see, nobody got this right. So you guys, you are people that, you got both questions right. Yes, well done. So you are a girl that shares often, isn't it?
No.
The one that got the person who gets it, got it right. Are you a person who shares often? Yes, now that, because she shares often, she got the sharing sum right. So the rest of you are not the people who like sharing. Okay, here we go, listen. So Sarah has 42 jelly beans and Rihad has 30. So the question you should be asking yourself, how many jelly beans do they have together? So it's 42 plus 30, which is 72. How many jelly beans should Sarah give Riyadh so that both of them has the same number of jelly beans? So I must divide 72 by 2, which gives me 36. So 36 is going to be the equal amount, not so. But Sarah must take off that amount and give Riyadh a certain amount. So 42, she must give away how many to get 36? It's going to be 3, 1. She must give 6. So therefore, 6 is the answer. You guys wrote 12. If you take, listen, if you take 12 away from 42, I'm going to get 30. And you give 12 to him, he's going to get 42. However, if you had taken 6 from 42, I get 36. And add 6 to 30, I get 36. You understand? Right. Well, who's next? Yes? Okay, 42 minus, it's going to give you 12. So there's 12 surplus on the one side. So 12 divided by 2 is going to give you 6. You understand? Yes? Any other questions?
So that day on your left side is 3.1, right? And
Yes.
this side is 3.2.
If we get into 3.2 now. Okay. Any other confusion with 3.1? Let's look at 3.2. Don't forget there are 72 jelly beans in total. No? The question says how many jelly beans should Sarah give Riyadh so that Riyadh can has twice the number of jelly beans as Sarah has. So these, if you're looking at twice as much, then this 72 needs to be divided by 3 into 3 parts. Why? Because Riyadh must have double than Sarah. Sanitize. Come this side. Okay. So you understand why I'm dividing by 3? Because Riyadh must have 2 parts and Sarah must have 1. So together it makes 3. Okay. So 72 divided by 3 gives me the answer of 3 goes 20, carry 1, 4, 24. So it's 24 per part. Not so? So Riyadh gets double, which is giving you 48. Not so? And Sarah is going to get 1 times 24, which is 24. Not so? So how do I get from 42 to 24? I said 42 minus 24. It's going to give you, count. It gives you 3, 1, 8. So Sarah must give Riyadh 18 jelly beans so that Riyadh will have twice as much as Sarah. You understand? Okay, if you don't understand, you can rewatch the video. Okay. Otherwise, we're never going to start with decimals. Okay. Then you got number 4. Question 4. We have to find the lowest common multiple of 3, 5 and 8. So now, if you're going to work out multiples, it's going to be the multiple of 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, going to be a hell of a lot. The multiples of 5, it's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, which is also going to be a lot. The multiples of 8. So you see 8 is the biggest denominator. Okay? So you go in multiples of 8 is 8. Not denominator but number. 16, 24 and so on. It's going to give you a lot of multiples. Okay? So what you should have noticed, okay, let's see in multiples of 8. So you're going to get 8, 16, 24. None of those numbers going to 24 other than 3 and 8. Not so. So I say, okay, 24. Now you count in multiples of 24. Because 24 is the smallest number 3 and 8 can go into. Not so. So to keep 3 and 8 going into those numbers. Farah, turn around. She's taking note here and you're distracting her. So you count in multiples of 24. Why? So 24 is the smallest number that 3 and 8 can go into. So if you're going to go in multiples of 24, then 3 and 8 will always be going into those numbers. Okay? So the next multiple of 24 is 48. Can 5 and 48? No. The next one is 72. No. The next multiple is 24 is 96. No. 24 plus 96 is 120. Can 5 into 120? Yes. So therefore the LCM is 120.
Is it okay if you said 3 times 5 times 8?
3 times 5 times 8 will also give you that answer there. But if this had to be 2 here, then that idea that you got is not going to work. Because that 2 times 5 times 8 is going to give you 80. But 40 is your LCM for these numbers. You understand? Let's just wrap up the last one before we go. No, he's not. That's probably to you the last one. Number 5 was the last one. Okay, number 5. So if the triangle is 6 and the square, the shaded square is 7, find the value of the following. So it's 2 times, the square is 7, plus 3 times, 7 plus 6 minus 2. Alright, 2 times 7 is 14. 3 times 7 plus 6 is 30 minus 2 is 11. 3 times 11 is 33 plus 14. It's going to give you 14. People, for homework. And I'm going to explain this as well. So I want you guys to do skills 1 to 4. Or make it 5. Skills 1 to 5 on page 54. I want you guys to do that for homework, okay? Because we didn't have time to do that. Each and every sum I'm going to explain on the board. So I won't read it out. So it's very important for you to do the work, okay? Yes, Michael? So on page 54. Skills 1 to 5.
All of them are just odd numbers.
All of it, because it's a fairly small exercise. Okay. The diagnostic test. You're not writing this down? Oh, so you're going to put it in the group, okay. People, use the weekend to prepare for Tuesday's exam. Enjoy the rest of the day and the weekend. Good afternoon, class. That is the whole exercise, not odd numbers. Yes.